We'll chant one round of Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale. Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namni Namaste Saraswati Devi. Gauravani Pacharani Nirvisheshananda Prasyadhyastarani. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Sadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhaktivedanta Swami Nami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Charane Nirvisheshana Tasyadhyastharani Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare मेरी वाइफ की मैं थोड़ी स्वेटर ले लेंगे नहीं बोलो भेज दो Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Nandana Yamunatira Chari Yashodanandana Yashodanandana Prajajanarandana Yamunatira Chari Yashodanandana Prajajanarandana Yamunatira Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Prajajanarandana Yamunatira Chari Yashodanandana Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, वल्लभ राधे। जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे। जय राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे। जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे। जय जगन्नाथ जगन्नाथ बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा। जय गौरनिता 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 जय गौरनिता। जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद। जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव। नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल। श्री राधा मदन मोहन की श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की और निताय की निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। ऑल assembled devotees की भगवत गीता की। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा तदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। रिपीट आफ्टर मी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपः कुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महाबदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरद्विषे नमः नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः नमः ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम् ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षः सः अभ्यन्तरं शुचिः श्रीविष्णु श्रीविष्णु Hare Krishna. Welcome to Bhagavad class. Hare Krishna. Chapter 2, verse 67. Page number 138. Bhagavad Gita as it is translated and written purports by Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Indriyanam hi charatam यन्मनो अनुविधीयते तद् अस्य हरति प्रज्ञां वायुर्नावम् इवां पशि. As a strong wind sweeps away a boat on the water, even one of the roaming senses on which the mind focuses can carry away man's intelligence. Purport. Unless all the senses are engaged in the service of the Lord, even one of them engaged in sense gratification can deviate the devotee from the path of transcendental advancement. As mentioned in the life of Maharaj Ambrisha, all the senses must be engaged in Krishna consciousness, for that is the correct technique for controlling the mind. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So here, after explaining about Sthita Prajna by Lord Krishna, He is explaining the importance of controlling the senses. Because senses are created to fulfill material desires. Yeah? Why did we take birth? To fulfill our desires. Nobody is innocent here. Everybody came with the agenda. Some desires are there which we want to fulfill. And some new desires also we are creating. Yeah? How will you fulfill those desires? Through the senses. Right? Senses are a medium through which we experience the satisfaction of those desires. Yeah? So, what is wrong? The problem is the senses are like serpents. They are never satisfied. That is how they are. The more you satisfy them, the more they ask. Right? It's like putting kerosene in fire or ghee in fire. The more you put, the more it will, senses will cheat us. They'll tell, hey, this one time now, come on, you gave me such a long gap. Hey, ek baar na. Come on, yeah, one time. You do that one time, immediately it will make you do 10 times. That is senses. They are serpents. They are merciless. Right? But higher than senses is intelligence. Manas, buddhi and ahankara. MBA. So higher than senses, indriya is mana. And higher than mana is intelligence. And higher than that is ahankara. Ahankara is not a negative word. Ahankara means you identify with something. And ahankara is true ahankara, false ahankara. False ahankara is what? That I am this body. True ahankara is what? I am servant of Krishna, I am the soul. Right? When you shift from false ahankara to true ahankara, then automatically your intelligence is really high, and automatically you can control your mind, and when you can control your mind, you can control your senses. Krishna is telling that senses are so dangerous, very dangerous. Actually, the biggest enemy is not Pakistan. Biggest enemy is not some other religion. Biggest enemy is our own mind, which is not allowing us to surrender. Isn't it? You can't fix this world. You can't fix anybody. Problem is, you can't fix ourselves also. We keep complaining, oh, he is bad with me, she is bad with me, she doesn't understand me, you don't. Do you understand yourself? Who you are? We barely understand ourselves. We don't give time to understand ourselves. That's why great sages, they spend more time internally than externally. After this class, you all have to do mananam. Right now you're doing smaranam, right? Shravanam. Then after that you should do mananam. Right? Then nididhyasana. What is the meaning of mananam? First, what is Shravanam? Yeah. Mananam means what? Contemplating. What did I hear? Why did Prabhuji say like this? Why did he tell that senses are nonsense? Huh? What is the meaning? Why is Krishna speaking like that? It's called mananam. Right? And then nididhyasana. Practically applying it in our life. Going back home and thinking, how do I change my life based on these teachings? All these three things are important. Otherwise, what will happen? Your senses will hear it, but you will never change. You have to make a sincere attempt to change. And when Arjuna told that Krishna, the senses are merciless, this mind is merciless, they are really troubling, how do I come out of this? He is asking on behalf of us in 6th chapter. We'll go there. In detail, we'll talk about it. Krishna simply answers that just by two things you can control your mind. By constant practice and by detachment. Right? There has to be constant practice. It's not a single day affair. And by detachment also. Detachment means I want to separate myself from certain things. Unless you separate yourself from certain things, you can't change. No? You can't leave smoking while smoking. You have to throw the damn thing down. Right? Then only you can leave smoking. Right? So we have to practice detachment. Which we are all doing. The problem is we are doing after the damage. Right? All the fat people decide to walk only after they get heart attack. Isn't it? All the unhealthy people decide to change their diet only after they get diabetes. Right? All the whatever health issues people face, they decide to walk only after their legs are gone. Doctor said, now you walk. And now I can't walk. Too late. In the same way, our mind also doesn't allow us until the damage happens. So intelligent person comes to the classes like this. You're all very intelligent, by the way. I'm not telling this to praise you. Very intelligent. Why? Because you decided to learn something which is very important for your soul. How many people are intelligent outside? Tell me. A lot of people are not intelligent. This is not. This is how Kali Yuga is. Kali Yuga means Manda Buddhi. They don't have intelligence. They'll use their intelligence for doing useless things. Right? But look at Arjuna. He has to do the biggest task of his life, but before that he wants to enlighten himself and become intelligent on how to perform it. What is the mood to perform it? Krishna is not here to solve our problems. Krishna is here to tell what is the problem. We have to solve it. Right? We have to solve it. Many people outside, they tell, oh, come to our God, He will solve your problems. No, God's business is not to solve our problems. We have to solve our own problems. But He will tell us how to solve and what is the problem first of all. That He will tell. A lot of people don't know what is the problem itself. I met one girl recently. She is almost on the verge of conversion into Christianity. She's from a proper Hindu family. I asked her what is. I didn't directly ask her. Got to know about it. I was asking what's going on. What is your family? She said, my father has died. How did he die? He had bad habits, and because of that he died. Then I asked her, so you have any questions, what is bothering you, what's going on? So her friend was telling that, she's very confused and someone has taken her to convert. Right? Telling what? God is there to solve your problems. Our God is there to solve your problems. Simple question. Why didn't he solve before his father died? Her father died. Right? That they will not answer. Right? And false assurance. Now you follow this person, he will solve your problems. No. Krishna did not solve the problem of Arjuna. Krishna made him strong to face his problems. Right? That is Sanatana Dharma. Right? God doesn't treat us like useless people that you are useless, I will come and help you. No. God reminds us how great we are because we are part of Him. Right? We have to fix our problems. We have to lead our life. And here also He is telling Arjuna, hey Arjun, control your mind. Even if you leave one sense alone, that sense will create a lot of nonsense. Very practical advice is given. Huh? But such kind of practical advices you will not see in any other unfortunate human-created religions. Because they don't have the strength to solve anything. They just make people follow others. Sentimentally they'll get you, they'll push you into some corner and tell this is what is. If you don't, ultimately they are spreading fear only. We are not spreading fear here. Their business runs on fear. Our business runs on faith. Our business runs on faith. That yes, God is with me when I do the right things. I have to do the right things. Right? Krishna could have finished the entire army of Kurukshetra in just a thought. He doesn't even need to use Sudarshan Chakra. He just has to walk out of everybody's heart. Right? We are alive because there is Atma, there is Paramatma. Isn't it? He just has to walk out. Khatam. People think, Paritranaya sadhuna, vinashaya duskrita. Vinashaya duskrita? Is that the business of God? No. He doesn't need to do any vinasha. He just has to walk away. Or he doesn't have to look at us. That's it, we are dead. Right? So killing is not the business of God. Protecting is His business. But protecting how? By enabling us to go back to Him. Right? You're all very young here. You're coming in the right age. Don't misutilize your life like many other fools outside. I will settle down and then go to Bhakti. I will have children, then I'll come to Bhakti. When my children will have children, I'll come to Bhakti. Huh? Then you'll become children again. Next life. Right? This cycle is unending. It's just going on. You will realize that. I'm telling you. when you practice bhakti, when you chant properly, you will realize it. Krishna will tell you, will show you the truth as it is, what exactly is going on. We are all going to die, just a matter of time. Nothing to fear. We will take birth again. Right? But that is to fear, that we don't want to take birth again. Right? And why is this whole cycle happening? Because of our desires. All we have to do is change our desires. Krishna is not telling spirituality means desireless. Spirituality means more desires. More desires to satisfy Krishna. That is the only difference. I will have a nice family, so we can serve Krishna together. I will have a big house, so I can have satsang for Krishna in that house. I will earn a lot, so I can serve Krishna with all that money. I will become very strong, so I can help in some way in the devotional path. I will use my intelligence in service of Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. But if you leave even one sense, one of the senses, okay, I'll do everything, but I'll eat whatever I want. Then that one sense is very dangerous. Very dangerous. You're basically allowing your mind to win on you. Right? And that one defeat will pull you into the corner. Even though you say, Prabhu, Anni Vatisuna, I'm doing everything. But this one thing, Prabhu, is very difficult for me. That is where your mind is banking on it. Right? So you should be very careful. What you are hearing. Very careful. Prabhuji is the most powerful thing in our life. Most powerful sense among all our senses is what? Ears, not eyes. Ears. More than eyes, our ears are very, very powerful. It's very cold, no? What you're hearing should be perfect. If you hear from the wrong source, you will go in the wrong direction. The last sense which stops when our body dies is also hearing. That is why even after you die in the burial ground, the Pandit there will tell the son or whoever is doing the karyam will tell, go and shout his name in his ear once again. Just want to make sure he's done. Right? Hearing is the last sense that stops. Last sense. Your eyes will stop working, your nose will stop working, heart will stop working. But your hearing is still going on. Right? That is the last check actually. That you go and... That's why even when somebody is dying, they don't tell see God, they say hear God. They go and chant names of God in his ears. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Chant. Always somebody is dying, go and chant in his ear. He is still hearing. Even a person in coma is hearing. You just have to go with faith, chant it there. Right? So, hearing is one sense. Now, the second sense is what you see. Right? Your eyes are big deceivers. They will attract you towards Maya. Very difficult. In Kali Yuga, to control our desires, very difficult because everything is filthy outside. So, we have to somehow control our eyes. How? By focusing on things which are good for us. Very difficult. I am struggling, I can tell you. Every time I see a hoarding, it affects my consciousness. Right? See those hoardings on Gachibowli Road, main road? Right? It affects, huh? One half-naked person sleeping and selling something, and you're going to office, suddenly you say, what is this? Do I need to see this? Right? From there it takes everywhere. Right? So very difficult in Kali Yuga. That is why you should chant nicely. Chanting mantra, manastrayate iti mantra. The thing that controls your mind is mantra. That's why you should chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nam Namakari Buddha Nija Sarva Shakti Tratipa Niyamita Smaranena Kalaha. Right? There is no niyama on this. You can chant these names anywhere, any number of times. No restriction. And these names are filled with lots of energies of God. They are not ordinary names. These are Sarva Shakti. Right? Complete Sarva, complete power is there in the name. Right? So we should call that names with lot of prayer. Please help me, Krishna, please help me. I'm struggling with my senses. My senses are troubling me. I want to come back to you, but my senses are troubling me. Mind is troubling me. Please help me. And when you take such shelter, then your ears, your nose, your eyes, your skin, your tongue, everything will come into control. But it takes time. What did Krishna tell? Patience and detachment. Both are needed. Yeah? So let's go ahead what Krishna is saying. In this shloka, Krishna is telling, I'll read the translation again. As a strong wind sweeps away a boat on water, even one of the roaming senses on which the mind focuses can carry away a man's intelligence. Tasmadyasya mahabaho nirgrihitani sarvasha indriyani indriyastebhyas tasya prajna pratisthita. Therefore, O mighty armed one whose senses are restrained from their objects is certainly of steady intelligence. Perfect. One can curb the forces of sense gratification only by means of Krishna consciousness or engaging all the senses in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. As enemies are curbed by superior force, the senses can similarly be curbed not by any human endeavor but only by keeping them engaged in the service of the Lord. One who has understood this, that only by Krishna consciousness is one really established in intelligence, and that one should practice this art under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master, this is called sadhaka, or a suitable candidate for liberation. So Krishna is saying that we have to restrain our senses from objects of the senses. How do you restrain? They are everywhere. Huh? Practically, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. You have to increase positivity to decrease negativity. You can't remove negativity. You have to increase positivity. Just like when there is a glass of water, and in that there is lot of dust filled with, it's completely contaminated water. How do you remove all that water? Huh? Keep filling with good water. Keep filling with water. Keep filling. At one point, what will happen? All the bad water will pour out, and only good water will remain. As simple as that. Like right now, His Grace Gauranga Darshan Prabhu is here. Very, very senior, wonderful, humble, great, pure Vaishnava. I wanted to call him here, but then I'm just trying to give him opportunity to address many other programs. Next time I'll call him here. He'll address here on Saturday morning. But all of you should take advantage when such a Vaishnava is here. Otherwise, what will you do on Sunday evening? If it is not related to Krishna, you are purely doing nonsense. That's all it is. You only do two things, Krishna or Maya. There is nothing in between. There is nothing in between. In this world, there are only two things, Krishna or Maya. If you are not with Krishna, you are with Maya. If you are with Maya, definitely you are not with Krishna. Right? That is how you should look at your life, Prabhujis and Matajis. That is how you should look at it. No compromise. Right? And the more time you spend in Krishna consciousness, you will realize that it's such a serious affair. Such a serious affair. Krishna has sent his devotee here. He could have sent anywhere, no? Delivering. He's telling. What he's telling is true. Yes. He's telling through me. I'm not telling this. He's telling. What is he telling? I have sent the doctor. Where are my patients? Oh, Prabhuji, ghar mein my relatives are coming. I have to go to my hometown. I have to do this. I have to do that. Already I came, Saturday morning. I am so contaminated. I know that. And that is the reason I'm taking full dose of medicine from from very inspiring Vaishnava. In the last 4 days, I have attended how many classes? 10 classes at least. 10 classes, each 2 hours, 1.5 2 hours. And still I feel I'm diseased. I am. I'm not just telling for the sake of telling. How many more classes I have to attend? Shravanam. How much more? Right now, after this class, I'm going to another place. Actually, right now, another class is going on. Because, you all will not go everywhere. There is some constraints. Or still you're not pushing yourself to go. I don't want you to miss a class. That is the reason I'm here. Otherwise, my heart is there only. Because my doctor is sitting there. Prabhuji's and Mataji's eagerness in Krishna consciousness is very important. Eagerness, enthusiasm to change. If you don't want to change, the world can't change you. I can tell you that one thing. My classes will not change you. Nobody's classes will change you. Even God cannot change you. Right? Could God change Duryodhana? Could Krishna change Duryodhana? Even God fails. When God fails, when He wants to, sometimes He fails when He wants to change the conscience of a soul. He can only inspire. God also depends on His devotees. The devotees will go and change, devotees will go and do some activities which they themselves cannot do. That is why God is very, very pleased with His devotees. He is a servant of His devotees. Right? This is a way to understand God's heart. You might say, Prabhuji, God only created devotees. God only, yes. But, love towards Ram cannot be attained by reading Ramayana. Love towards Ram can be attained by serving Hanuman. When you serve Hanuman, you get love towards Ram. Because Ram's love can only be given by Hanuman. And Lord Ram is dependent on Hanuman. Right? So, we have to go everywhere. So, we have to engage our senses. We have to voluntarily, we have to change our lifestyle. There will be so many priorities. There will be always. I also go to office. I have office also. Sometimes I wonder, when am I going? But morning, go to the class, then go to the office. Become very efficient. Now, for the last 4 days, I am very focused when I go to office. No nonsense. Pure work. Because I have to finish what I have finished in 8 hours in 4 hours. No? This evening there is another class. I have to go. So what will you do? Will you become more efficient or inefficient? Yeah. So people who come to spiritual life actually become more efficient in their material life also. Laziness shown in material life, you're also going to show it in spiritual life. A devotee should be like Arjuna. A devotee should be like Arjuna. On one side is worshipping God, and another side is killing people in 10 directions. Dasarathi. 10 sides, attack is happening, and he's just tak, and he's also worshipping Krishna. Right? You should become like that. A Mataji, a Prabhuji, whether you're a male or a female, you can do amazing service in Krishna consciousness. You can do amazing service. Yesterday night, I went to this Satsang, being run by Matajis, Lavanya Mataji, and her very dear friend who is working with her, Pallavi Mataji. 2 Matajis. And both of them have children. And Lavanya Mataji's children are old enough that she should give more and more time to them. And her husband is not here, he is in America, Shri Giriraj Prabhu. Still, she is conducting classes every Friday evening in a temple to so many children in that locality. And she conducts all festivals. She and another, they are conducting Rath Yatra. 2 Rath Yatras they have conducted in Manikonda. And one more Rath Yatra they have conducted recently in Aditya, Athena in Manikonda. Yesterday evening, she conducted program. More than 200 people came. 200 people. Hall was filled, packed. Some people had to stand outside. she's sacrificing her life for Krishna. And Krishna is empowering her. She's totally Krishna conscious. She doesn't waste a single minute for any useless conversation. She's either taking care of her husband, children, house, Krishna. And in all of that also Krishna is there. Both her daughters are beautifully trained in kirtan, shlokas, paintings. Yesterday they made nice painting. They gave it as gift to Gaurang Darshan. Prabhuji had tears in his eyes. Wow, so beautiful. Right? It's a choice, right? People talk about woman empowerment. This is a woman empowerment. Right? When a woman wants, she can change the whole world. This is a woman empowerment. Right? Going and standing in office and telling that I've become independent of my husband, my children, I'm the greatest. I think my husband has to serve me. All that is not a woman empowerment. That is woman mental. Right? Mental woman. Right? Real woman empowerment is to empower the whole family to become a devotee. Gadhe ka kaam, let the males do, na? Gadhe ka kaam hai na? That Infosys, Wipro, kya kare? Gadhe ka tar kaam kare. Whatever you are given, you are working. Don't be that work I'll do, then only I'm great. No, you are great because you can change the whole family. Only mother can change. Father can't change. Father will earn for the family. That's all he can do. He'll earn for the family. He'll provide for the family. He'll make sure that people are having enough resources. House is good. That's all. But the real aspect of bringing happiness in the house is brought by a woman. Managing the resources. Satisfying everybody. Making sure everybody is happy. Yeah. If there is no woman on this planet, the planet it can't function. The whole love is sitting in that woman. But when the woman thinks that role is not important, then the family will be ruined. There won't be any happiness. There will be houses, there will be big bungalows, but there won't be any happiness. No happiness. Right? I'm not saying women should not work, but what is important work we should know. You're all young here, so I'm telling you. Nobody else will tell you here. Right? There might be some activists who might come to my house. How dare you speak like this? Yeah, that is how it has become now. Nobody is telling what is most important thing in a house. Prabhuji and Mataji, the most important thing in a house is loving relationships. And loving relationships are brought by mother. Right? If you don't have that, what is the use of all that money? There's no point. Right? I'm telling to you, Prabhus also. Marry a girl who is having very beautiful relationships in her house. Then you will be happy. Otherwise you will not be happy. Don't look for anything else. Don't look for anything else. Anyway, I'm diverting myself, going different directions, marriage counseling. But it's essential. Wonderful shloka, shloka number 69. Yani sa sarva bhutanam tasyam jagriti samyami yasyam jagriti bhutani sani sa pashyato mune. What is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self-control. And the time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective stage. Beautiful analogy Lord Krishna is telling. Purport. There are two classes of intelligent men. One is intelligent in material activities for sense gratification, and the other is introspective and awake to the cultivation of self-realization. Activities of the introspective sage or thoughtful man are night for persons materially absorbed. Materialistic persons remain asleep in such a night due to their ignorance of self-realization. The introspective sage remains alert in the night of the materialistic man. The sage feels transcendental pleasure in the gradual advancement of spiritual culture, whereas a man in materialistic activities, being asleep of self-realization, dreams of varieties of sense pleasure, feeling sometimes happy and sometimes distressed in his sleeping condition. The introspective man is always indifferent to materialistic happiness and distress. He goes on with his self-realization activities undisturbed by material reactions. Wow, what a purport. You all should read the purports after going home. Prabhupada is writing these purports. Yani sa sarva bhutanam tasyam jagriti samyami yasyam jagriti bhutani sab nisha pashyato mune. Right? So, to understand spiritually inclined people is very difficult. Their choices are different, their thoughts are different, their actions are different. Very difficult. You'll never try to understand a devotee. Why a devotee does what he does. Once there was one devotee, he got promotion, he got another job. He was in Bangalore, I believe, and he got another job somewhere in Hyderabad or something like that, which is almost double the salary. And a lot of recognition, new position, big responsibility. He just turned it off. He said, no, I am not interested. And his colleagues asked him, why you got such a big job? Why are you not taking it? He said, he didn't tell them anything. Because they won't understand. You can't explain materialistic people why you do what you do. Right? And then devotees asked him, Prabhu, kya ho gaya? I thought this was a big step in your career. He said, Prabhu, for me spiritual life is more important than material life. I'm not telling you should do that, but devotees do that. When the right time comes, you'll also do that. They calculate. Devotee becomes so focused. He's very clear. When I'm going to die, I don't know. My situation is very bad. My conscience is very bad right now. My Siksha Guru is making sure that I get the right education to elevate my consciousness. I don't want to leave that Siksha Guru. I don't want to leave that association. भाड़ में गया material advancement, भाड़ में गया material wealth. Actually भाड़ में गया. Because ऐसे भी भाड़ में जाने वाला है ना. थोड़ा देर से जाएगा. Just a matter of time. But a devotee can see that. He can see what is important for him. What is important for him? Right? I'm not telling we should not progress materially. I'm telling what should be your consciousness while you're progressing materially also. There are also devotees who are forced to switch jobs and go to another place. What is the first thing they do when you go to another place? Very satsang. Very satsang. Very satsang. They don't search for house, Prabhu. I get so many calls. From now these days I don't know why, but I'm getting many calls from other cities. My daughter is coming here. My daughter is coming to Hyderabad. Prabhu, I got to know that you run some satsang. Can you tell her where she should take the house so she can come to the satsang regularly? Or I am shifting, Prabhu. I am shifting from Bangalore to Hyderabad. Can you tell where the programs are going on? They are not asking where the school is. They are not asking where the houses are cheap. They are asking where the program is going on. Based on that, they will decide their house. That's called Yanisa Sarva Bhutani. Tasyam Jagrati Samyami. Yasyam Jagrati Bhutani Sa Nisa Pashyato Mune. This is practical application of this verse. Right? For devotees, satsang is more important than any other sang. Because they have understood one thing. This is sansara bijam andakupam. There is no end to this network of material life. There is no end to this. Anti nahi hai. You keep going. बच्चे पैदा नहीं हुए ना, पैदा होने के बाद देखो. शादी नहीं होना, शादी होने के बाद देखो. You will only go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Even an 80-year-old man is thinking, I think I should do something for my family. He is the biggest fool. सबसे बड़ा गधा है वो गधा. गधे की तरह जिया. 80 years he spent like a donkey serving his family. Even now he is thinking, I think I should do something more for my family. Yes, Krishna will tell you, you will do something more, but this body is not good enough. I will give you another body. Take care of your family. How many families you want to take care, you take care. How many lives you will take and keep on serving the family. You will never understand who is your real family. Our family is Vasudeva Kutumbakam. We have to go back to that. Understand? A devotee understands this. What is day for a materialistic person is night for introspective sage. Right? Night meaning he is sleeping. A devotee sleeps in the office. What does it mean? He is sleeping? No. It just means that he is just maintaining status quo. When you are sleeping, what happens? You are healing yourself, you are just maintaining status quo. A devotee, that's what he does. When he is doing business, he is just doing business. He is not affected by it. And when the whole world is sleeping, a devotee is awake. Right? Meaning, when people are totally gone in their consciousness, at that time devotee is thinking, how should I serve? How should I serve? In everything he tries to see, how can I serve? How can I serve? He meets an influential person, he immediately thinks, how can I make him a devotee? He goes to a gathering, he thinks, how should I address this gathering? Is there a way I can make them chant one time, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Is there one way I can do that? That's the heart of a devotee. That's Hanumanji, right? Wherever he goes, he wants service only. He doesn't care, how he is living, where he is living. He just wants service to Ram. Give me service to Ram. All the services he does. Hanumanji. All the time. How can I serve you, Ram? How can I serve you, Ram? How can I serve you? Right? Once other devotees became irritated by Hanumanji. All services is only doing. We are not getting any chance only. So they made a list of all services to Lord Ram. And they allocated all services to everybody. Except Hanuman. Hanumanji came to the Rajya Sabha Darbar. And they said, okay, Ramachandra Bhagavan, all the services, he will take care of this service, he will take care of this service. Hanumanji said, yes, my service. What is it? No service only. He was waiting, all services. His water will be kept by somebody, his food will be made by somebody, this will be done by somebody, that will be done by Lord Ram is also wondering, where is Hanumanji? And then they finished the entire list and they closed the book and said, okay, all services are allocated, you all can go and do service. Hanumanji is crying. What did I do? How can I live without doing service to Lord Ram? This is a clear attempt to kill me. What will you do when you get a service? Hanumanji, his only time is for Ram. So Hanumanji is wondering, what service can I do? What service can I do? No service is given to me. Oh Krishna, oh Ram, what offenses did I do that I am not being given services? How should I live? How should I live? And he was sitting on the top of the palace in the night. Everybody else is sleeping. Lord Ram is also going to sleep. And he's thinking, how can I live without service to Ram? Then he felt a little sleep maybe. He got, I got a service. Before Lord Ram sleeps, he will also yawn, right? Who will do this? That is my service. He created his own service. He jumped into the palace. Lord Ram is going to sleep. Mother Sita is there. Oh, and immediately Hanuman jumps in. Hanuman, I'll do this service. Mother Sita is like, what is this? Give him some service. You are not supposed to be here. Hanuman, I know you want to serve Lord Ram, but please go. And immediately Ram said, whoever made that list, ask that fellow to come here. Remove all services. Hanumanji, he has to be given service. Service is the life of a devotee. Right? So if you are hesitating to do service, if you think you want to time restrict that service, then you have not understood the mode of service. Ahaitaki aprahihata yatma suprasidati. Uninterrupted, unmotivated is service. Uninterrupted. It should go on. We should aspire for such kind of service. If you don't have one, make one. Who is stopping you? Prabhu, give me some service. Get a broom, na? Come and sweep this place. You created your own service. Right? Cook something for all the devotees. Make something and bring. No? Who is stopping you? Something. Or you can't make anything. You can cut fruits. Buy fruits. Cut fruits. Bring them and keep it here. Service. Prabhu, create your own service. Otherwise, Maya will put you into some other service. We have to innovatively create our own service. People who come and tell Prabhu service नहीं है, service इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि तुम्हें service करना नहीं है. Simple. Nobody needs to allocate any service. There was a great Guru, Loknath Maharaj. He said, I don't give service to anyone. I don't give service to anyone. Loknath Goswami. And Narottam Das Thakur wanted to take initiation from him. I went and asked, I want some service, please give me initiation. No, I'm not qualified to give any initiation. No service. Go. I can't serve anybody. That is the nature of a Guru. Guru doesn't think that he is Guru. He thinks he is a servant. Loknath Goswami Maharaj was not giving any service. It's a big pastime, I don't want to get into that. Narottam Das Thakur is a great, very rich, princely king. And he is saying, I want to take initiation from you. You are the Guru. What is the use of all this kingdom and all this wealth if I don't get any service of such a pure devotee? So, no service, no initiation. Go. And every morning, Loknath Goswami used to go to the forest and do his nature's call. Right? He would pass stool, some corner. And next day morning he comes to the same place or nearby place. And then he saw everything is clean. I think yesterday I went here only. I think yesterday I went past my stool here only. It's in dark, early morning, na? Before Mangalarti time, you pass your stool and then you go take bath and you bathe in Ganges and then you go and do your chanting or your. In the dark, he is not able to see, is going and everything is clean. Again next day, again it's clean. Who is removing this? Stool should be there, no? Huh? I know it's a filthy example, but you just think the essence of it. This Goswami is going to nature's call and his next day morning he's seeing it's clean. What is going on? And it's repeating. After a few days he realizes something is going on. It's not like some animal is coming and taking it. The whole place is kept clean. Somebody is cleaning this. Then this time, after his nature's call, he said, let me see what's going on. Then he went like he's just normally going. And he turned around and he went behind a bush and he started seeing what's going on. So one person is covering himself and in a deep dark is coming and removing the stool and cleaning the place. Then he says, oh my God, who is doing this? I am such a fallen person. Who is doing this kind of nonsense for me? He runs to that place and he comes and pulls that shawl and it is Narottam Das Thakur. So Narottam, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey Gurudev, please, this is the only service I could get. So what nonsense are you talking? What service are you talking? It's my stool. I am a fallen person. What are you doing? Get out from here. You can't do this. And Narottam says, this is the only service I got. You're not giving me any service. You're not giving me any service. You're not giving me initiation. You're not giving me any service. What is the use of my life? Right? And then he started crying. And looking at him, Loknath Goswami started crying. And he embraced Narottam Das Thakur. If this is what you need, I will give you the initiation, but stop doing this. And he initiated Narottam Das Thakur. This is called Guru Shishya. Craving to serve. Do we have that craving towards our Guru? Do we have that craving towards Srila Prabhupada, who has given all this? We should have that. It should not allow you to sleep. This desire to serve Guru should not allow us to sleep. Then we'll go back to Krishna. If you're sleeping peacefully, then ho gaya mera koi service nahi hai. Then you're not understood. Krishna is limitlessly, tirelessly serving his devotees. And his devotees are serving him. And this is spiritual world. Spiritual world is not some other place in the sky where you'll go land there and say, "Acha, सब कुछ अच्छा लग रहा है यहाँ पे." नहीं. Wherever you are serving your Guru, wherever you are serving Krishna is spiritual world. And there is nothing more beautiful than that. And every time I go to Vrindavan, I go to Radha Gokulananda Mandir and I see both Guru and Shishya's samadhis at the same place. Narottam Das Thakur, Lokanath Goswami. Even now they are eternally unseparated. Right? And you can sit there and you can nicely do kirtan. Right? We can sing all the beautiful bhajans of Narottam Das Thakur. Beautiful bhajans Narottam Das Thakur has written. Right? Anyway, I can keep going on about both of them. There are a lot of issues, but I'm just trying to tell you what is service. Right? So, an introspective sage never sleeps. He's all the time meditating on Krishna. Materialistic people sleep. They have no business. No? Prabhuji, sometimes I feel, how are people living without Krishna consciousness? समझ में नहीं आता मेरे को. क्या सोच के जी रहे हैं लोग? Where is happiness? अरे बाबा, where is happiness? My biggest problem is I am very happy. And my biggest problem is when I see people who are not with Krishna. You will get that feeling one day. I'm telling you, you will get that feeling. It's biggest irritation. You know, people are trying to buy happiness, going to hotels, going to resorts, going to foreign trips, and trying to find happiness. And we say that we can easily find that happiness in my own Krishe, in this garden, sitting here, and hearing about Krishna and serving Krishna. You can find all that happiness. You don't have to buy happiness. Happiness is inside you. Right? How many agree with this? Happiness inside you. कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं. When you serve your parents, you will find that happiness. When you serve devotees, you will find that happiness. Right? You find that happiness. Yeah. So let us become happy in life. And you're all very intelligent because you're all happy. Because you found Krishna. Right? Value the person sitting beside you more than anybody else. Right now, who is sitting beside you? Are you seeing who is sitting beside you? Did you even see who is sitting beside you? Huh? He is the most important person in your life. Because he is giving you satsang. She is giving you satsang. Right? And you are here. Develop those relationships. These are the relationships that will save you at the time of death. These are the people who will come and chant Hare Krishna in your ears. All those people nobody will come. They'll wait for you to die. People outside the ICU are waiting. कब मरेगा? बिल पड़ रहा है. कब मरेगा? Right? And मरते ही क्या? Immediately? कब जलेगा? When to bury that fellow or when to burn that fellow? Right? But devotees are not like that. Devotees are there praying. Even after you leave, even after you have left this body, devotees still cry for you. They still remember you. Oh, that Prabhu has done so much for me. Where is he now? Where is he now? Jayanilo Premadhana. Beautiful bhajan is there. Jayanilo Premadhana. Acharya Thakur. Beautiful bhajan. It's all about thanking a devotee. Every time on the day of appearance or disappearance of any devotee, we sing that bhajan. Remembering, oh, those were the devotees. Where is that Prabhupada? Where is that A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami? He has left us. Right? Now we want to go back to him. Every ISKCON devotee's desire is to meet Prabhupada again. How many want to meet Prabhupada? I want to meet Prabhupada. The day, if at all Krishna permits me, the day I go to spiritual world, if Krishna comes in front of me, I said, Krishna, hato. पहले मेरे को प्रभुपाद को मिलना है. Because Prabhupada brought me here. Jai Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada. Yes. Guru is so important. Guru is so important. Even God is very happy when we serve Guru. So try to be introspective sage. Don't sleep like in slumber of material life. When I see some devotees who come here, they don't come again, I feel very sorry about them. इतना अच्छा opportunity मिला connect करने को. Not only here, somewhere they should go. They're not going anywhere. So what we should do? When you develop relationships, there is more reasons for you to come again, isn't it? Yeah. Say for example, this Mataji doesn't come. I may have so many things I may not call, but you can call her, no? What is her name? Her name? You don't know, no? That is the problem. That is the problem. And what is her name, you know? Don't know. Right? You should know. This is family. This is family. When you are eating prasadam, sit with somebody whom you are not sat with so far. Know each other. Why? Because the day you fall sick or Maya is troubling you, that person will call you. Mataji, you are not coming? Kya ho gaya? Everything is okay? Right? Prabhu, this is Satsang. This is how we are saved. Sometimes when I am very low in my, Yanisa Sarva Bhutanam, I am sleeping in slumber. Right? Then my wife will Jagriti me. Tasyam Jagriti Samyami. Uto. Right? Kya kar rahe ho? I am sleeping like this. Go to that satsang. And I do that for my wife also. Right? That is called marriage. When we help each other, get inspired to go to satsang more and more and more. Apuryamanam achala pratishtham samudram apa pravishanti yadvat tadvat kama yam pravishanti sarve sa shantim apnoti na kama kami apnoti na kama kami. Translation: a person who is not disturbed by the incessant flow of desires that enter like rivers into the ocean, which is ever being filled but is always still, can alone achieve peace, and not the man who strives to satisfy such desires. Wow, so beautifully Krishna explained. A person who is not disturbed by the incessant flow of desires that enter like rivers into the ocean, which is ever being filled but is always still, can alone achieve peace, not the man who strives to satisfy such desires. Ocean is still, no? Of course, it's turbulent on some days, but always still. So many rivers are entering the ocean. Rivers are coming, like this they're coming. But ocean is very still. A person who is steady in intelligence becomes like that. You go deep and deep and deep and deep, deep. So deep that nothing will affect you. Right? Nothing will affect you. You should go deep inside your consciousness. Go deep in your thoughts. Then you realize that you are the soul. And everything that is happening is relevant to the body. Then it will not affect you. It will not affect you. You should become, when things are going very turbulent, when life has become very turbulent, you become more still. You become very, very, how do you say that? Observant and very, you go deep inside. You can control yourself. You won't react to everything and anything. The more you react, the more trouble you get into. Should I tell you a small story? So there were 4 fishes. I told this before also. There were 4 fishes. 4 fishes are playing in the water. It's there in Purana, actually, the story. So 4 fishes are playing in the water, and one of the fish suddenly hears that there is a big plan of putting a net by the fishermen. Big special net they are putting. They hear that. And the fish goes and tells the remaining 3 fishes, hey, net they are going to put. Then other fish will tell, tomorrow now. Let's play now. Let's go and play now. Tomorrow they are going to put the net. Today we'll play. Like that. And immediately that fish will tell, hey, they are still going to put net now. We'll be in trouble. Then immediately 2 of the fishes, they decide, let's go down. Let's go down the water. Right to the bottom. Let's not stay in the surface. The other two fishes, hey, you unnecessarily are getting bothered. Huh? Even we want to go down. Time nahi hai. I mean, let's play. We are right now playing. Huh? He told him put. But the fisherman, what he does? Instead of putting it tomorrow, he puts it today only. Then what happens? Two fishes have gone down. They are escaped. Two fishes on the top, they got caught. And as soon as they got caught, he puts the fishes on the boat. He catches so many fishes, he puts them on the boat. These two fishes are there in one corner. One of the fishes shouting and crying. What nonsense did we do? We should have gone down. I don't know why we were playing. Oh, how could I do this? Why did this happen to me? Why do bad things happen to good fishes? I am such a good person. Why is it happening with me? Why this? No, I don't accept this. I don't accept this. This should not have happened to me. Tapa, 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 tapa. It's jumping like this fish. See, right? Sometimes fishes outside of it. And that fisherman, he saw that all other fishes are struggling and crying, but this fellow is literally jumping. Tapa, tapa, tapa. Other fishes say, yes, don't unnecessarily get his attention. What are you doing? No, I don't accept this. I also don't accept this. But whatever happened is happened. Now we are here. We have to find. There should be some hole through which we should get out. There should be some provision in the boat where we can slowly sneak in and try to get out. Why don't you focus on? No, I don't accept this first of all. Why did this happen with me? He takes one log and he hits the fish. Partly hits it. It dies. And while he is hitting that fish, the other fish, who is regretful, that I should not have been here, I should have just gone down. Stupid desires of playing around, I'm here. But let me find a way out. Slowly, while that other fish is being beaten, this fish tries to see snakes here, there. And slowly, without getting the attention of the fisherman, he sees that there is actually a small passage on the boat which opens up, like a small funnel, like a hole. Gets there, it goes through that, falls into the water and goes deep inside. So what is the moral of the story? What is the moral of the story? You tell. You all understood the story, no? You tell what all morals you got out of the story.
Don't ignore the spiritual advice.
Huh?
Don't ignore the spiritual advice. Someone is well-wisher of you, pay attention.
Somebody is well-wisher of you, should pay attention. Sorry. Yeah. On the mic. You can tell again, they couldn't hear.
It was like someone is well-wisher, giving the advice to you, don't judge that person, take that. And the moral here is like one fish is giving that advice, other just simply ignored. Even they know the consequence, there is something coming up. Their intelligence was giving that hint and trigger to them. Still they ignored it and the consequences came. So this is one learning. Second is, even if you get into that, still don't go into the ego mode and start grudging or start thinking about the past, why I did that and all. Again, use your intelligence and spiritual, whatever the intelligence you have, find out a way there. That's what the last fish did, and she got into through that hole. So that's how the spiritual journey and the association plays a role in the thing where our intelligence stops. Others' advice is the people who already advanced into that study, listen to them. So that's how it helps, and we should keep opening our heart to listen others and apply those in our life.
Jai. आपने कोई आंसर छोड़ा ही नहीं. No, thank you, Anil Prabhu. Anybody else? What are the morals you learn out of this? Yes, Madhi.
Yeah, so when you are, so your intelligence will not work when you are so agitated or carried away by thoughts. So at that point of time, you should think and act accordingly instead of reacting so much.
Give it to her. That mic is not good. Yeah, give that mic. Yes. You can off this mic. You can on that mic. Yeah.
When you are in that kind of tough situations, it's better to be calm and composed than agitated. So even you can't think at that point of time. So the other fish, it was able to think intelligent, being intelligent, it could escape, but
Yes.
he couldn't.
Anybody else?
The first thing we should do, and whenever we are in the problem, we should accept that we are in a problem.
Yes. Haribo.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Normally, what we do is we don't accept, and then we go on blaming here and there. When you cry for help, some help will positively come from somewhere you don't know, but you will get the help. That is Krishna. You will not even know that he is helping you, but you will positively get help. There is no doubt about it.
Haribo. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Anybody else? Mataji? Huh? No fishing around here? Yes, Mataji, you want to say something? You pass the mic to Mataji. Contemplate, think. This is called. So I told something, you all heard it, right? So your Shravanam is over. What are we doing now? Mananam. After going home? Nididhyasana. Yes, Mataji.
So the first place, you don't have to wait till you face the problem to solve. So that was the first phase when they told the problem, we want that there is a problem coming. Don't wait till that problem actually comes at the last moment and then they acted at the right time. I think that's what I see all the youngsters, right? I think they are there even before they are attached to anything.
Before marriage only they are coming.
Yeah, before marriage.
Right.
That's one lesson, lesson number one. Second lesson is that when the problem came, you just don't lament on it. I think whatever Prabhu just
Yeah.
said, that is the second lesson.
Amazing answers. Anybody else, Prabhu? All done? Shalu Mataji?
You already told us during SSR, intelligent are those who hear and then understand. Less intelligent are the one who see and then understand. Then lesser are those who experience and understand. I think this is the example.
And even lesser than that?
Don't hear.
They hear, they see,
and
they experience, and still don't understand. And even less intelligent than that? Are software engineers. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah. You can pass both the mics. The reason I'm asking the mics to come back is I lost 3 mics already. I don't know how. What will people do with empty mic in their house? I don't know. Or somebody took, or we left it somewhere. I don't know. Don't mind. So, Prajan Mataji, Krishna told Dukhalayam Ashashvatam, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi, Dukha Doshanu Darshana. And he also told the nature of this world is Dukhalayam Ashashvatam. Means troubles are going to come. So what are you supposed to do? Go deep. As soon as the news came, 2 fishes were very intelligent. They immediately said, forget about tomorrow, today. Trouble is coming. Clear indication. Message is clear. Let's go deep. And as soon as they went deep, what happened? No net could catch them. They went so deep. We should also go deeper in our consciousness. We should also do activities which are relevant for the soul. So when something happens to the body, your soul is not affected. Body doesn't cry, soul cries. You are making the soul cry because you are attached to the body. Try to do activities which will make you more soul conscious than body conscious. What are those activities? Chanting of the holy names of Krishna. Body doesn't chant, soul chants. Doing kirtans for Krishna, soul does it. Honoring prasadam of Krishna, soul eats it. Other food, body eats it. Prasadam is eaten by soul. Serving devotees, soul likes it. Sanatana dharma is to serve. That is the meaning of Sanatana dharma. Eternal duty. Dharma means duty, is to serve. Engage yourself in serving activities. Okay? Like Mataji is, there was such a nice book distribution all the time. Whether anybody takes or no, they keep the books there. That's called determined service. Whatever happens, we will continue the service. Right? So you go deeper and deeper and deeper, and then something wrong happens on the surface, then what happens? It affects you. Not really it doesn't affect, but you'll have more strength. And you'll have very strong association. I went through many reversals in my life. I'm sure you all also went through a lot of reversals. But Nothing could break me because devotees caught me. Deep down there they caught me. I said, no problem, Prabhu, we are there with you. Problem will be there. Pain will be there. But that doesn't take you away from God, it takes you more closer to God. Our ancestors faced so many problems. Their faith only increased with those problems. Why people's today faith is breaking? Because whenever they have problem, they are going away from God or changing gods. Why? Because they are so much on the surface. Their conscience is so much on the surface. God does something good for me, God is good. God does something bad for me, God is bad. God doesn't exist only. Right? Increase your faith. These satsangs are preparing you for the problems that are going to come in future. Don't come and sit here and tell, Prabhu, why is problem coming to me? Problem will come not only to everybody. Right? Somebody's girlfriend left him. He left satsang also. Why? How can God do this to me? God didn't do, your girlfriend did. Right? What kind of consciousness are we living with? God is not here to save us, God is here to prepare us to save ourselves. Again I am repeating. Right? To prepare us. And God is there to punish us also. When you do some nonsense, He should punish. Punish nahi karna hai. Should not punish us. We deserve punishment, so let us accept the punishment. And God is not punishing. Our own karma is punishing us. God is again coming and educating us. You did this nonsense, this problem is going to come to you. But I am coming here and telling you, there is a way you can come out of this. Surrender to me. Aham tvam swarapapepi mokshashyam vasucha. Okay? So the first lesson is go down. Go deep. So you don't fall into trouble. Second, you fall into trouble. Then what? Don't jump around. I didn't get the promotion. I worked so hard. Take this fellow. Too much nonsense in the office. Already you are third rated. And then you are shouting. I deserve more, I deserve more. But intelligent employee, what does he do? Okay. So my rating is not good. The superiors are not happy. What should I do? I should do something better. Let me silently think what I should do. Okay? If the organization is not good, I'll switch the organization. Or if some problem is there with me, genuinely I'm getting a feedback I'm not working on, let me work on it. Right? He will not jump around. He will find his funnel to pass out. Right? And you can go on with many more lessons on this. But did you like the story?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I had a story from Prabhu yesterday. Bhakti Vikasa Swami Maharaj is there.
Yes.
And he was body is suffering with illness as he is very old, and he is direct disciple of Srila Prabhupada. And he was serving many devotees, and he was ill with body, and he was on the bed and taking rest. And he got to know from the devotees like today 200 or 500 Bhagavatam sets are distributed. And that time Maharaj was very happy, and he was sitting and he was calling to all the devotees, and he was happily talking with the devotees, and he forgot about that body and body pain also. Like whenever the souls are happy, then bodily pains doesn't matter and it won't affect us. So soul should be happy.
Yes.
So we can learn from Maharaj that when our soul is happy, then we can this bodily pains doesn't affect us, and we will be very happy. So we should go deeper and deeper into the Krishna consciousness, like soul happiness we should find out, and everyone should we should know more and more about God. We don't know anything, really, literally we don't know anything about God. We should know more about God. How we can know about God means we should learn and we should serve the God. In 1.2.16 it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam that we should serve the devotees of the God, then we can get to know about the God. We don't get to know about God by reading the books and all directly. Like Prabhuji also told so many times, like by reading only it won't get to know to us in all the senses. So we have to serve the devotees of the God so that we can understand how they are following, how they are praying to the gods. Then only we can understand. Like we should experience lively, no? So we have to see how they are serving the God. That's why we have to serve the devotees of the God so that we can experience the God, we can hear the message of the God. So we have to read Bhagavatam, we have to serve the devotees of the God. So if anybody don't have the Srimad Bhagavatam, please take Srimad Bhagavatam today itself. As the Srimad Bhagavatam is the Grandhavatar of Sri Krishna, we have to take Srimad Bhagavatam, we have to keep in our home and we have to invite Sri Krishna. Then Sri Krishna will give us mercy and then we can understand God, we can serve Him eternally. So if anybody don't have Srimad Bhagavatam, please invite. It is my humble request to everyone who don't have Bhagavatam, please invite Srimad Bhagavatam into your home. Then you will get mercy and you will find happiness. Whatever the soul happiness is there, you can get it from that.
Your name, Mataji?
Krishna Veni.
Krishna Vani. So nice, so sweet of you. So nicely explained. Thank you. Thank you. Haribol. You made my day. I'm so happy seeing you. Such a youngster, in youth, such deep realization. So much faith on the scripture. So we got the message now. What do you want to do? Go deep? Go deeper. Which means you have to buy Bhagavatam. Who all don't have Bhagavatam? Buy. She's telling now. Why don't you treat every message as coming from Krishna? Right? In Satsang, a message can come from anyone. You also, me also, anybody. But a message of Krishna only, right? Buy Bhagavatam. Prabhu, I don't have space, I'm staying in hostel. That's okay. Sleep down, keep the Bhagavatam on the bed. You still have space. Right? Oh, I already have so many books I'm not reading. That's your problem, not Krishna's problem. You want to tell something? Yeah.
So I have been hearing this that whenever I go to any place and I see a bookstall of Bhagavad Gita and other books, I feel like I should have a look. Then I look and then I find out like which book I do not have, and then finally even if I say okay maybe I should finish the books that I bought, but I still buy one, small one and all those things. Every time I see like who are keeping the stall, they would say that okay, Mataji buy this. I say I have this. Buy this one. I said I have this. They say okay you should buy this. I said I should first finish the books whatever I have, then I'll buy. They say you never know which one you need. But I said okay it's up to me that I should finish rather than really buy. But now I think I see that what they were saying. Sometimes like I just sit and then some book would catch my attraction and then I bring that and I read. So whatever they are saying, it's really like at that point of time we might not believe in that, but that's true because it's coming from their heart. It's not a business that they are doing. Okay. They really want you to get the benefit out of all those messages. Those small books also like has tremendous knowledge in it. It's not just written by somebody, just like translation or something. It is the feeling, their experience that they experience.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So nice. There is a book distribution month and we are doing a lot of book distribution. Thank you. Prabhuji and Matajis, I have a formula of reading books. I'll be sharing with you. How many came to my house here? Yeah? Okay. Some of you did not. One Satsang will do in the house also. You can see. Filled with books. My wife, wherever she goes, she'll buy books. Srila Prabhupada's disciples translated books she'll bring. All the racks are filled with books. They are so filled now that even if we fall, a book will fall on us. Read. And there are two things, the best investment. One is books and other is chanting bell. No thief will take them, I can guarantee you. Even if somebody comes to rob your house, he will take refrigerator, AC, everything. Books nobody will take, chanting bell nobody will take. Why? Because these are the most intelligent activities. The thief never does. So invest in books. Prabhu, after I read, I will take the next book. You will never read. until you have the books. Fill so much books that one day the books will start talking to you. They look at you. Sadhura? Bought me na? To keep me here? Bhagavad Gita as it is? To keep me as it is? No. Read me. Prabhuji and Mati, I am sharing with you. Bhagavatam so many times spoke to me. Those Bhagavatam books which my Shiksha Guru donated to me, I finished the first book and I kept it like that. Many years I kept it like that. I used to hear lectures, but no reading. Sometimes here and there I used to read. And every time I used to look at the Bhagavatam set, it is to, literally I used to feel that it's talking to me. Read me. I have everything inside it. All your answers I have. You read me. No, I will not read. I'll read later. No, first I'll finish this book, that book, this book. Then a big reversal came in my life. Big reversal. I can't share more about that, but something which really shook me apart. I left my job aside, and that time I was dealing with the reversal, something medical. I was struggling here and there, and then I realized Bhagavatam is speaking to me. Right? 18,000 verses, 12 cantos, 16 books, filled with knowledge, realizations, lessons, Prabhupada's heart, everything, all Acharya's commentaries, everything combined into one set. It is sitting in my house and I'm not reading it. Real gold in the house, I'm not using it. I just kept everything aside, and then I think that is the only meaningful activity I did in my life. This was in 2014. I think 2014. 2015 beginning maybe. 4 months. Every day. 14 to 16 hours I read Bhagavad. Reading, chanting, sleeping. Getting up, chanting, reading, sleeping. Getting up, chanting, reading, sleeping. Complete Bhagavatam, cover to cover, I finished in 4 months. 4 months. And then I felt how I wasted my life when the whole solutions were here only. All complaints that we have, everything is already discussed in Srimad Bhagavatam. All devotees are telling. And now also whenever I open Bhagavatam, I am so grateful that the Bhagavatam is in my house. If Bhagavatam was not in my house, how will it talk to me? It should talk to me, right? Read. And this is the case with many devotees. They kept Bhagavatam in their house and one day they read it. You will read a book only when you have it in your house, right? How will you read? At that time, if you want a book, will you get it? And so many disciples of Srila Prabhupada and so many devotees also write books. Whenever I go, I buy the book for 2 reasons. One, I may not be able to buy it again, so better buy it now. Now I have money, now I have the situation, I can buy. I buy it. And second reason, I want to encourage devotees to write more books. How will I encourage them to write more books? Buying the books. Right? Best investment. Keep these 2 formulas in your mind. And gift books. Don't give useless things. I'll give Bombana, Chandana sarees. People don't even like the sarees that you gift. I don't know if you know that. I see my mother and my wife. Idi chinna. See? ये दी क्या? मैं उसको इतना अच्छा दी, मेरे को ये दी क्या? It's getting recorded. I'm in trouble. And most of the sarees which you so lovingly give to somebody, they are given by them to somebody else without your knowledge.
Yes.
What nonsense gifts are you giving? Give this. Give Bhagavad Gita. Right? In your office, give Bhagavad Gita. Gift Bhagavad Gita. Give Bhagavad Gita. Read Bhagavad Gita. Gift Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam costs how much? 8,000 rupees for the entire set. That 8,000 rupees is the greatest wealth in your house. Not your 8 crore flat or 8 lakh car or something. Useless. Bhagavatam will remain forever. That's the greatest gift. Prabhu, I don't know whether I'll read or not. Give it, na? You'll read one day. That's what my Shiksha Guru did to me. On my birthday, he came and gave it to me. And I kept it. You know, it was snowing that day. I was in Boston. It was snowing there. Very cold. I was thinking whether to go to office or not because it's really snowing and people are not coming out of their houses. I don't know, you know snow, but snow is very horrible thing. Like 2 feet high, you can't walk. And in that snowy day, with 7 layers of clothes, my Siksha Guru came to my house holding and lifting that big box. Knocked the door. I opened the door. 7 o'clock in the morning, I believe. And he said, Prabhu, wish you Krishna conscious happy birthday. I have a gift for you. And here is this Bhagavad. Right? I am indebted to my Siksha Guru for eternity. He gave me the greatest gift. His love and his effort to do it. He could have just said, it's snowing, why should I go now? He walked holding a 25 kg box. For whom? For a rascal like me. And he gave me that answer. Now you read. Now you tell me, should I read it or not? But still I didn't read for 8 years. 7 or 8 years I didn't read. But one day I read when it was in my house. Prabhuji's gift, spiritual gift. Spiritual gifts are very powerful. Spiritual prayers are powerful. Spiritual gift is powerful. Don't hesitate to do that. When somebody is struggling, pray for him. Spiritually pray for him. That let this problem get resolved. At the same time, let him come close to Krishna. Let him awaken in life. Right? And give a gift. He may not appreciate it now. She may not appreciate it now. But the day comes when they understand what you have given, they will never forget you. They will continue to pray for you. Right? Greatest wealth is when devotees are thinking about you. And they will think about you when you gift them something. Something through your service, not through money. Right? Serve devotees so nicely that they'll remember you. And what is the advantage when devotees remember you? They'll pray for you. And when devotees pray for you, Krishna will remember you. I think that is the secret. I don't know about others, but my personal trick to go back to Krishna is to hold the feet of devotees. Keep serving them to my capacity. Keep serving them so that they will remember me. They'll remember me. It's important, no? They remember me for good reasons. Good reasons. And one day Krishna will take me back. You don't have to worry. Oh, I'm so sinful, I'm so bad. Chodo na. If devotee is remembering me, Krishna will take care. He can't remove me, he can't cleanse me. He can cleanse me. So Prabhuji, I'm just sharing a secret with you. Every devotee has a different secret, way of going out. I'm sure you all have your own secrets. How you want to get out of this place. My secret is very simple. Please devotees so they remember me. Right? Hare Krishna. So here in this verse, Lord Krishna is beautifully telling, a person who is not disturbed by the incessant flow of desires that enter like rivers into the ocean, which is ever being filled but is always still, can alone achieve peace, and not the man who strives to satisfy such desires. Very good. So people who keep satisfying the desires, they'll never be satisfied. Right? But people who are satisfying Krishna's desires will always be satisfied. Purport. Also, the vast ocean is always filled with water. It is always, especially during the rainy season, being filled with much more water. But the oceans remain the same, steady, and is not agitated, nor does it cross beyond the limit of its brink. That is also true of a person fixed in Krishna consciousness. As long as one has the material body, the demands of the body for sense gratification will continue. Hare Krishna, what a sentence. As long as you have a body, your senses will trouble you. Why are they troubling? Because you are in the body. Body has senses. You will feel hungry. The devotee, however, is not disturbed by such desires because of his fullness. A Krishna conscious man is not in need of anything because the Lord fulfills all his material necessities. Therefore, he is like the ocean, always full in himself. Desires may come to him like the waters of a rivers that flow into the ocean, but he is steady in his activities and is not even slightly disturbed by desires for sense gratification. That is a proof of a Krishna conscious man, one who has lost all inclinations for material sense gratification. Although the desires are present, are desires gone? Desires are not gone. You are not acting on them. Desires will come, bad desires will come, but you're not acting on them. When you're sitting on your computer, suddenly a pop-up comes. What do? Open it? Close it. Because it is a virus. Pop-ups will come. That is the nature of the technology, whatever you call it. Viruses are there. Spam mails will come. But you open the spam mails? No, you recognize what are spam mails, what are real mails. You close them. Similarly, desires will come. A Krishna conscious person will not, you just go and click on the X button. Tick. He'll just close it. He'll not open the pop-up. Right? That is the proof of a Krishna conscious man, one who has lost all inclinations for material sense gratification, although the desires are present. Because he remains satisfied in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, he can remain steady like the ocean and therefore enjoy full peace. Others, however, who want to fulfill desires, even up to the limit of liberation, what to speak of material success, never attain peace. I want to get. They go to these different useless paths. I'll meditate. What will you meditate? Where will you go by meditation? On what are you meditating? No, I am meditating on myself. Really? Keep meditating on yourself. You'll get another yourself. Next slide. Keep meditating. Meditate on Krishna. Meditate on Krishna. Arjuna did not do meditation in Kurukshetra. Your life is a Kurukshetra. Meditate on Krishna. Don't fall for these useless fake paths which have no scriptural reference. You know, there is a path, they all meet together, they sleep. They sit in the chairs. Everybody close your eyes. And now take breath. Now some energies are going out of you. Energies are coming inside. By the way, I told very nice, give me my 2000 rupees fees. You are a fool. She is a maha-fool. You both are being fooled. There is no such path written. There's so many fake yoga paths going on today. You will feel nice during that meditation because you are not doing nonsense for those 20 minutes. You are doing nonsense for 24 hours. 20 minutes you didn't do nonsense, so you'll feel nice. What is great about it? Nothing great about it. Meditate on Krishna. Chant his names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. No, I'll still do meditation. Need karma. Keep doing. Krishna is telling in Bhagavatam what the yogis cannot attain. What the great yogis who meditate in Himalayas can't attain. What the great jnanis can't attain. My devotee attains me just like this, by serving me. Just like this. Okay? Become a devotee, not a meditator. Okay? Prabhuji and Mataji, this is a very important thing I'm telling you. Today in the name of yoga, so many useless third-class paths are floating around who don't even read Bhagavad Gita. They think, oh, meditate. Our meditation is greater than that. After Bhagavad Gita, we should meditate. It's like, what nonsense? Who told you? What is there in Bhagavad Gita? Do you know? There are so many cheaters today in YouTube talking about meditation, talking about yoga, and talking that they don't need to read Bhagavad Gita because they understood higher than Bhagavad Gita. Do you know what is there in Bhagavad Gita? I don't know anything. I don't need to know. Don't need to know. So go around, fish around. We just heard the example of fishes, right? You get tired one day. Life after life. Bahunam janmanam te jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarva iti samahatma sudurlabha. After taking many births, bahunam janmanam. Janma means what? Janma ka matlab kya hai? Births. You can't attain God with your own intelligence and meditation. You can't attain God. God is not so cheap that you'll sit somewhere and you'll do meditation and can attain God. No. God you can attain only by His mercy. And He is telling in Bhagavad Gita, Shankaracharya is telling that the greatest scripture is Bhagavad Gita. Are you greater than Shankaracharya? And what is he telling in the Bhagavad Gita? Bahunam janmana mante, jnanavan mam prapadate. The person with the greatest intelligence will come and surrender it to me. Vasudeva sarvaiti. The one who understands Vasudeva is the ultimate goal. Samahatma sudurlabha. Such a person is a Mahatma and such a person is very rare. Durlabha. If you are all coming to this class, don't think you are young, you are coming to this class. Last life also you went to this class. But somewhere you didn't finish the class. Or he gave count and did not come to the class. Or he came to the class without giving count. Some mistake you did. You took another birth, no problem. But you are continuing this class. You are not ordinary. How old are you? Adi, how old are you? No, she's not 20. Your body is 25-year-old. You should start thinking like that. Don't look at person sitting beside you. I'm 75-year-old. What a bachcha hai. No. He is equally as old as you are because you both are souls. He is in a young body, you are in an old body. This is called spiritual consciousness. Nobody is great here. Nobody is more knowledgeable here. I am not knowledgeable than you. You are not more knowledgeable than me. Krishna is the source of all knowledge. He is the source of all knowledge. Understand this. Right? And the great acharyas sitting here who have passed on that knowledge are greater. Always. Always. No matter how much knowledge you get, no matter how much good talk you can give, you are nothing in front of Srila Prabhupada. Nothing. His purports are even now teaching. He has left this planet, serving Krishna in some other planet, but his purports are still now speaking. Right? Others, however, who want to fulfill their desires, even up to the limit of liberation, want to speak of material success, never attain peace. The fruitive workers, the salvationists, and also the yogis who are after mystic powers are all unhappy because of unfulfilled desires. But the person in Krishna consciousness is happy in the service of the Lord and he has no desires to be fulfilled. In fact, he does not even desire liberation from so-called material bondage. The devotees of Krishna have no material desires and therefore they are in the perfect peace. You can only find peace when you find Krishna. Otherwise there is no other peace. In this material world, there is no peace. Vihaya kaman ya sarvan pumams charati nispraha nirmamo nirahankara sa shantim adhigacchati. Repeat after me. A person who has given up all desires for sense gratification, who lives free from desires, who has given up all sense of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego, he alone can attain real peace. Self-explanatory. Purport. To become desireless means not to desire anything for sense gratification. In other words, desire for becoming Krishna conscious is actual desirelessness. Wow. To understand one's actual position as the eternal servitor of Krishna without falsely claiming his material body to be oneself and without falsely claiming proprietorship over anything in the world is a perfect stage of Krishna consciousness. One who is situated in this perfect stage knows that because Krishna is the proprietor of everything, everything must be used for satisfaction of Krishna. Please repeat after me. One who is situated in this perfect stage knows that because Krishna is the proprietor of everything, everything must be used for the satisfaction of Krishna. As simple as that. Any talent you have, any skill you have, use it in service of Krishna. Who has given you that talent? You acquired it? No. It is given by Krishna. Arjuna did not want to fight for his own sense satisfaction. But when he became fully Krishna conscious, he fought because Krishna wanted him to fight. For himself, there was no desire to fight. But for Krishna, the same Arjuna fought to his best ability. Real desirelessness is desire for the satisfaction of Krishna, not an artificial attempt to abolish desires. The living entity cannot be desireless or senseless, but he does have to change the quality of the desires. A materially desireless person certainly knows that everything belongs to Krishna. Ishavasyam idam sarvam. And therefore, he does not falsely claim proprietorship over anything. This transcendental knowledge is based on self-realization, namely, knowing perfectly well that every living entity is an eternal part and parcel of Krishna in spiritual identity, and that the eternal position of the living entity is therefore never on the level of Krishna, or greater than him. This understanding of Krishna consciousness is the basic principle of real peace. Krishna is everything, everything comes from him, everything is for his satisfaction. Once Srila Prabhupada was giving a class in Hyderabad, somewhere in 1972 or something, in a big pandal, he was giving class and Krishna was saying, Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Prabhupada was saying. And somebody in the crowd got up. Why does God have 16,108 wives? Is he not a lusty person? Why does he have 16,108 wives? Prabhupada looked at him and said, you also have his wife. You think your wife is your wife? Your wife is also his wife. Everybody is his wife. Everybody is there to satisfy Krishna. We are thinking in a lusty way, thinking, wife, woman, man. What? He is the source of everything. What is man and woman for him? He didn't marry 16,108 wives to satisfy them, to get satisfied. He married to satisfy them. He is doing service even in his marriage. Everything Krishna does to satisfy his devotees. Right? If you read the story of why did he marry 16,108, you will understand that Krishna actually married them to give them happiness because they wanted it. Right? There is a lot behind, but stupid people with no proper understanding, they start, why did Krishna steal the clothes of girls? No. Krishna didn't steal the clothes of girls. You think Krishna sees clothes? What is clothes in front of Krishna? It's the material energy of Krishna. Clothes, having clothes, not having clothes. That's not the point. Krishna wanted to glorify those gopikas for the rest of eternity. That for me, they are even ready to stand naked. Right? People have shyness, right? Krishna's gopis are so great. They have given up their shyness also in service of Krishna. He wanted to show the whole world. That is my devotee. That is my devotee. For a chaste woman, her chastity is more important than her life. But gopis are so great that they left their chastity also for Krishna. Say, Krishna, whatever is for your happiness. That is called Krishna consciousness. There is a higher principle behind it. Don't look at the lowly, peripherals of, somebody is living clothes, somebody is living. No, there is a beautiful lesson Krishna is teaching to that. That glorifying his devotees. Right? So, we have to understand Krishna consciousness is a very high subject matter. Bhakti is very, very high. You can't judge people based on your little stupid intelligence. I think God is doing this, God is not. What do you understand God? You can't understand you yourself. Right? Chant, that's why we say chant the names of God. Coming to class is not good if you are not chanting. Chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then your intelligence will be awakened. Then you can understand scriptures, then you can understand leelas, then you can understand the truth behind all the pastimes of God. Then only you can understand. Without chanting, knowledge kya karega? This is knowledge. Knowledge will only go till here, but chanting will go till here. Right? Transformation comes when your heart is transformed. That's what they don't call mind transformation, they call heart transformation. Right? Person is changed when the heart is transformed. Heart is transformed when you chant the names of God. This is a Yuga Dharma. Harar Nama Eva Kevalam Kalau Nasteva Gatarnetaha. There is no other way in this age of Kalau, in this age of Kali, except chanting the names of God, chanting. Do whatever puja you want to do, whatever yajna you want to do, but chant the names of God every day. Then you will actually transform in these classes. Otherwise, these classes will just go, from here to here, from here to there. ISKCON से ISKCON. ISKCON classes क्या होता है? ISKCON से ISKCON. खत्म. एष ब्रह्मी स्थिता पार्थ नैनां प्राप्य विमुह्यति स्थित्वास्यां अंतकालेपि ब्रह्म निर्वाणं ऋच्छति. That is the way of the spiritual. and godly life, after attaining which a man is not bewildered. If one is thus situated, even at the hour of death, one can enter into the kingdom of God. Simple. Right? When your desires are not troubling you, when your senses are not troubling you, or rather they're troubling you but you're not falling for them, when you're remembering Krishna all the time, when you're doing everything for Krishna's, you're just working for Krishna 24 hours, even when you die, you'll remember Krishna and you'll go back to Krishna. As simple as that. Purport. One can attain Krishna consciousness or divine life at once, within a second, or one may not attain such a state of life even after millions of births. It is only a matter of understanding and accepting the fact. Katwanga Maharaj attained this state of life just a few minutes before his death by surrendering onto Krishna. Nirvana means ending the process of materialistic life. According to Buddhist philosophy, there is only void after the completion of the material life, but Bhagavad Gita teaches differently. Actual life begins after the completion of this material life. For the gross materialist, it is sufficient to know that one has to end this materialistic way of life, but for persons who are spiritually advanced, there is another life after this materialistic life. Before ending this life, if one fortunately becomes Krishna conscious, he at once attains the stage of Brahma Nirvana. There is no difference between the kingdom of God and the devotional service of the Lord, since both of them are on the absolute plane. Since both of them are on the absolute plane, to be engaged in transcendental transcendental loving service of the Lord is to have attained the spiritual kingdom. What is Prabhupada telling here? If you are serving Krishna, you are already in the spiritual world. There is no difference. In the material world, there are activities of sense gratification, whereas in the spiritual world, there are activities of Krishna consciousness. Attainment of Krishna consciousness, even during this life, is immediate attainment of Brahman. And one who is situated in Krishna consciousness has certainly already entered into the kingdom of God. Brahman is just the opposite of matter. Therefore, Brahmisthiti means not on the platform of material activities. Devotional service of the Lord is accepted in the Bhagavad Gita as the liberated stage. Sagunan samatityaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Therefore, Brahmisthiti is liberation from material bondage. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura. Who is Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura? Here is This is Bhaktivinoda Thakura. The Acharya Prabhupada is quoting. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura has summarized the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita as being the contents for the whole text. In Bhagavad Gita, the subject matters are Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. In the second chapter, Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga have been clearly discussed, and a glimpse of Bhakti Yoga has also been given as the contents of the complete text. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purports, the second chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of its contents. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Namaste Narasimhaya, Prahlada Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha Shilakankanakalare Ito Narsimho Parato Narsimho Yato yami tato Narsimho नरसिंहामणिं शरणं प्रपद्ये तव करकमलवरे नाथा अद्भुत शृङ्गार दरिता हिरण्यकशिपु तमवृन्दां केशवदृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव करकमलवरे नाथा अद्भुत शृङ्गार दरिता हिरण्यकशिपु तमवृन्दां केशवदृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल सिंहदेव भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की श्रील गुरुदेव की निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद भगवद गीता सेकंड चैप्टर की ऑल असेंबल डिवोटीज की निताय गौर प्रेमानंद थैंक यू वेरी मच जय डाउन डाउन हरे कृष्ण गिव मी द फॉर a second हरे कृष्ण So another thing I wanted to announce, so we are planning to do a yatra to Vrindavan in next year in April, right? So I will send the dates out. It will cost around 10,000 per person for around 4 to 5 days in Vrindavan. You all should come, right? We'll go to all the streets of Vrindavan, main temples, Radha Govind Dev, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Gopinath, Radha Gokulanand, all the samadhis that I keep talking about, you all see them, right? Then you'll also go to Mathura, you'll also go to Vrindavan, you'll go to Govardhan, do parikrama of Govardhan, right? All these things we'll do. I will let you know when. So please register as soon as you can. Please block your. So you have to buy your tickets whether you come by plane, cycle, or train. It's your wish. But you will have to reach the place on a certain day, and from there the yatra starts. And it will be a little humbling. You know, you'll have to be ready for some austerities. First week of April, I believe, it's the time. Praveen Prabhu from Mayumankura, one of wonderful devotees, he is taking the yatra. I'll also try to join, but there will be a nice sadhu who will give classes. In every place, in that spot, you will sit and hear a class. Okay? Where Krishna broke the pots of butter of Yashodama in Nandagaon, that very place is there. You'll go sit there and you'll hear the class. So don't miss this kind of opportunities. And tomorrow evening in Bhakti Center, wonderful class is going to be given by His Grace Gaurang Darshan Prabhu. Right? He's going to talk about the 10 offenses to the holy names. Our chanting is not good because we are doing some offenses. Please come and hear the class. To keep aside all other priorities, please come. Rohit and Mati, I'm telling you, some of you are not coming to Bhakti Center, some of you are coming. Fill your weekend with Krishna. Everybody else will follow you. But if you follow others, you'll never come to Krishna. Prioritize your time. Your time is not more, my time is not more, time is ticking, right? So even today I have to run to another program. So please forgive me. Sorry, I earlier used to nicely, peacefully sit and eat, but these days all the time I'm running. Maybe Krishna wanted to give me more treatment. I am more diseased. So thank you very much. Mahaprasade Govinde, Rama Brahmane Vaishnave, Svalpa Punya Vratan Rajan, Vishwaso Nevajayate, Shariraha Vidyajal, Jadendriya Trahekal, Jive Fele Vishesagare, Tara Madhya Jivayati, Lobamai Sudurmati, Take Jeta Katina Samsare, Krishna Badadayamai, Kori Vare Jiv Hajai, Saha Prasada Najlo Bhai, Shri Namrata Pao, Shri Radha Krishna Gun Gao, Premeda Ko Chaitanya, Jai Nimai Jai Nikai, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Nitai Gauranga Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai Radha Madhav Prasadam ki, Srila Prabhupada Prasadam ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. So I'm going. Please don't sit alone and eat. Sit with some other devotee. Get to know each other. Develop relationships. These relationships will take us back to Krishna. Hare Krishna. And here is a nice thing where you can contribute, and there are some nice books you can buy and give to others. Hare Krishna. Please excuse me after that. Hare Krishna.